Guys, it's around 7:30 and I'm on my way to do something epic. So here we are. This is the spot where we're going to be running off from. We're just waiting for the wind to go the direction that we want it to go. It's not against us. So it's going to be probably about 15 to 20 minutes. Nervous, but
ready for the action.
Yes. Oh boy. Okay. No, it's so crazy. But it was way too short, and I understand you can't go higher than a certain level in the given wind conditions, so we had to fly, I guess, a bit lower, which shortens the whole trip. The funniest thing, the Uber driver that picked me up to drop me off at paragliding spot is now picking me up and dropping me off at home, which is hilarious because I had 3 drivers cancel on me because I was in a very sketched out location. And this guy took me in, can you believe it? Today I look like a student in the shirt. That's the only thing from Lida that's protecting me not to get burnt. We're actually twinning right now. The goal is to get to the top there. That's Lion's Head. And the hike I think is gonna be pretty substantial. So let's see how it goes. We're not even halfway there, but I can't help but stop, drink some water, and look at this. Almost there. And there's parts of the hike that you actually have to climb up vertically.
Got it.
They give you the metal support, but still it's pretty intense. And for some parts, you gotta go climb the ladders. It's pretty crazy. We made it, and it was such a beautiful sunset. I got to fly the drone. Got myself a pass to go in, so I'm gonna go for a walk and see how many penguins we can spot. This is so unreal. They are everywhere. I think honestly I'm just gonna stay here and observe because I've never been in such close proximity with endangered species that the African penguins are. So I'm just gonna take it all in and continue taking you on this adventure with me. Look at this guy, look at this guy, so cute. got an Uber with an amazing driver who let me know that in order to go to Cape of Good Hope, you don't just enter the national park. You actually have to drive for about half an hour to the point, which is the most southern west point of Africa. It would have taken me several hours to walk down there, so he's gonna take me there, wait for me to take some pictures, and then we're gonna drive way back to Cape Town. But today honestly has been a dream, being in that environment with penguins. I still can't get over it. All I'm doing is just flipping through videos and pictures of those little creatures, and it's just so fascinating that I was able to be so up close with them. That's so funny. There's so many baboons here. And when I say it's full of baboons, I mean it's full of baboons. I think the reason why I'm so in love with Cape Town already after being here for less than a week is because this city was made for an active lifestyle. Everything I love is here. There's an ocean, there's mountains, there is seafood, and that to me is a winner of a city. Let's go. This is too much. I mean, it's never too much. It's a perfect place to be, but just a tiny bit windy. And here I naively thought that I could fly a drone here. Absolutely not. So the reason why Cape of Good Hope is called exactly that, Cape of Good Hope, is because Vasco da Gama, who was a Portuguese explorer, when he got to that edge of Africa and unloaded his boats, him and his team were looking for fresh water, which they ended up finding in this area, which is why it's now called the Cape of Good Hope. So their hope for water came true. Look at that sunset. It's 4:30 a.m. I was just picked up and I'm on my way to diving with the sharks. It's so early, but I'm so excited. We have arrived, finally. I slept basically the whole way through, which is great. But I'm going to show you this, and this is kind of freaky, but the whole shark operation is quite intense. So those cages there, that's where we're going to be as we're diving into the ocean with the sharks. I'm so excited. Not even scared. So we've just gone through all the instructions. Now we're going to put these beautiful orange coats on. There's 8 of us on the boat. We just started. Finally, we saw one shark that the other boat attracted, so fingers crossed we actually get to see it in person. This baby is an outfit of the day. We saw one shark, but I was so disappointed with no shark action, so my driver was kind enough to drop me off to take some pictures and fly the drone. It's what I Seriously, over the course of this trip, I've had the nicest drivers. So I'm just making an assumption that everyone in South Africa, and particularly in Cape Town, is so friendly. I've had the deepest, amazing conversations with these drivers, and I genuinely think that's just the way they are, and everyone's so positive about life. I can't believe I'm leaving tomorrow. So I'm just soaking in as much as I can right now. It's like a storage of memories that whenever it's gloomy in London and I'm feeling blue, I go into my suitcase of memories and I relive them. Gosh, I was so excited to find the cave, and I finally did. I spent about 15 minutes above it trying to figure out where I need to move in order to find the cave, and then with a little bit more research I realized that it's better to go down the path instead of the top where I was in order to find it. And as soon as I did, this huge milky cloud of fog came over. So that's basically the view at the moment. Ideally, you see the entire range of Table Mountain in front of you, but that's not the case today. The weather could have been a bit better, but it's getting foggier and foggier, which is freaking me out a little bit because I need to climb down. But yeah. What can I say? I got a hike down for my last dinner with Mimi and Alex and friends, and it's very bittersweet. I'm beyond grateful for this trip, and before I get emotional and allow the fog to enter into the cave, I better exit, so I'll catch up with you in a moment. Oh man, what the hell? Like, is this just on camera, or what happened?
Can you film this, please?
I'm filming this! I just got home, safe and sound, but there was honestly, yeah, that's right, Mimi and Alex and Lida are all making fun of me for my craziness for adventures. But the funny thing is, it was such a roller coaster of emotions. Up there, I genuinely thought this was my last day of life because it was so scary. That's right, what do you have to say? It was so, you crazy, Naila. So I honestly thought I was going to die because it was so milky and so foggy and so difficult to go down. But then it started pouring raining and it was so slippery. I was running down, and at some points I couldn't stop running because it was so steep. And I was like, this is it. This is the end of me. No one is gonna know where I died because there's not a soul around. That's right, you agree. That was crazy, I know. So I know, yeah, she's cleaning me up. Oh my God. Yeah? It's the knees, isn't it? But anyways, I'm here, I'm so happy. The Uber driver and I celebrated the fact that it's raining, I'm alive, and it's a good day. But it's my last night with Mimi and Alex. And honestly, it's so emotional to leave because it's been such a dream to come here, and woo, honestly, so grateful. I'm gonna miss you, girl. Yeah.
I'm gonna miss you too. We had so much fun. But
I know. Mimi and I don't spend that much time in London together.
This was
because
like real good quality.
It was very quality time. Because when I work, that's when Alexa's awake, and that's when I should be hanging out with them, but I work. I have to say bye to these amazing people. I still feel like it's so blurry. I'm leaving dinner basically halfway through because... Yeah. Because airplane, yeah. That's it.
Bet you didn't think you'd come this far. Now here